This video will demonstrate how to use the Python library xlwings to remove duplicates from an Excel workbook. On the right, you can see the testing document that I will be working with. It has a very small table of data in columns A and B with a few duplicates. Rows 2 and 3 are duplicated in rows 5 and 6. I'll be using Python to remove these two duplicates from rows 5 and 6. I've opened up the workbook on the right with the book function and selected the sheet you see displayed as WS. Starting out, I would like to define the table we are removing duplicates from. I do this by using the range function of the worksheet and passing it A1. On top of that, I use the expand method to select all of the cells that are part of the table in which A1 exists. This is effectively the exact same thing as if I was to hold down Control or Command and click A to highlight the entire range of data that I would like to affect. Looking at our variable, we can see that we are selecting a range from A1 to B7, which represents the entire table of our data. Each range object has an API attribute on which there is a remove duplicates function. Right now, I have just the function without any parameters being sent to it. This doesn't actually work. Let me execute this cell and see if anything happens to the table. We see that nothing has occurred. What we have to do is be very specific about the columns that we want to affect. So let's try passing the columns with their name values as contained on the first row. Now we are hitting an error, so this doesn't seem to work either. Instead, let's try passing the columns as integers, with 1 being the food column and 2 being the amount column. Executing this cell, we can see that we were successful and are left with only 4 rows of data and only one occurrence of both apples and pears. I'm not entirely sure why passing no arguments does not seem to work and passing the column names doesn't work either, but passing the column integers does seem to do the trick. It's otherwise quite simple. Define the range of cells that you would like to remove duplicates from, then access that table's API attribute and the remove duplicates method of that attribute. Finally, pass it the columns as integers that you would like to remove duplicates from. Thank you for watching. Please let me know below if this was a helpful video and you found it informative. Do give it a thumbs up if you liked it, as that really does help others find this content. And don't forget to hit subscribe so that you know when the next video drops.